The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
Minor League Baseball and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So striding in, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in, Paul Stevens. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready on 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Wilson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left. Digging in to try it again. Catfish Wilson.
Catfish.
Now here it comes.
Wilson.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Ramos. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we got one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson moves over, 2 gone. Ready once again, Catfish Wilson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Wilson. Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. In to score the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is sit. Ready for another shot now. Chester Pollock.
Chester
into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Catfish Wilson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Miguel Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-2 in the air now out to right field. Wilson shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Jimmy Cummings earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
For the victorious.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good match. Guillermo Diaz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Man, not inching. He is
digging in. Henry Pena as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, Catfish Wilson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Catfish Wilson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Wilson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Striding in once again, Phil Choi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a pop-up now. Whitmore has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We're through 6 full. The Barons are out in front here, 7-4. So coming to the plate, Catfish Wilson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Birmingham leads this thing 8-4. Now to the plate, Henry Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Henry Pena.
Hit in the air to right field. Wilson is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up.
Here we go. Find your pitch.
Settling in now, Catfish Wilson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 0-1. This is pulled into right. Pollock back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the point. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Birmingham Barons get the win after banging out. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. Now at the plate, Catfish Wilson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Wilson.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first.
Come on, big guy, one time.
In now, Catfish
Now
Wilson.
batting.
0 for 1 here
Right
in the
fielder.
early going.
Catfish.
First pitch of the
Wilson.
at-bat. Fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Let's go now. What's that?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pollock racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. At the plate, Miguel Santana.
First baseman,
0 for
number
1 for him
23.
here in this one.
Miguel
3 runs
Santana.
already home here.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wilson has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to...
Digging in
Now
and
batting.
looking for more,
Right
Catfish
fielder.
Wilson.
Catfish
1 for 2 with
Wilson.
a triple so far in this one. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in,
Leading off
Catfish
for
Wilson.
Birmingham.
2 for 3 for
Right
him so
fielder.
far, including
Catfish
a triple. First
Wilson.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pollock is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So striding forward now, Catfish Wilson,
Right
although
fielder.
there are a couple of
Catfish
bases open, and we'll see if
Wilson.
they think about working around him.
Here we go. One time right now. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pena is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-6 the final score tonight. Sean De Los Santos notches his 3rd win of the year. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the
Now,
limelight
ladies
today
and
as the
gentlemen.
show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here.
Okay, here we go.
Striding into the
Batting
box, Catfish
Right fielder.
Wilson. First shot
Catfish
for him here.
Wilson.
2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way.
Coming to the plate now, Ruben Barr.
Batting second.
As we take a look
Left
at the
fielder,
splits between April
Ruben
and May.
Barr.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Oh, he snares it. Digging in now, Sean Mesa. Only
Batting
1
fifth.
hit for him in his
The
last 4
shortstop.
ball games.
Sean
Set
Mesa.
to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's popped up. Out towards short right field. Sanchez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping into the box, Sean
Batting seventh.
Cortez, as he's got a
Right
chance
fielder,
to tie this ball
Sean
game up with that
Cortez.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Catfish Wilson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wilson.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month.
At the plate, Catfish Wilson.
Right
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Into the box now, Catfish Wilson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Wilson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive.
Stepping in, Paul Stevens. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Catfish Wilson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead.
Into the box now, Catfish Wilson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Mesa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Mike Pelfrey takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. John Gonzalez struggled and gets
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave, for a big world awaits.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. Jimmy Cummings, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
If you like them.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for the
So
lookout.
striding forward
Left
now,
fielder,
Pablo Moya. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another chance. Brian Chassin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson moves over. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Catfish Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball.
Striding in once again, Catfish Wilson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Well, he's having a heck of a game.
Digging in and looking for more, Mason Park. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wilson moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch. Ready once again, Catfish Wilson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard, Ryan.
Let's get ready.
Digging in once again, Catfish Wilson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chacin racing back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Godfrey rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And the second run will score as well. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15-6 the final tally in this one. The Birmingham Barons get their division leading 30th win of the year. Jimmy Cummings earns win number 7 on the season. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga digging in now, Pedro Urbina. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's popped up now towards short right field. Sanchez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order.
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Striding in, Catfish Wilson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Wilkerson moves over. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
Let it fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Wilson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. O'Connell is on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 7-2 game. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Stepping into the box, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Pablo Moya, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Big A rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Hey, check the runner, go 1.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Wilson over to his left. Runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 tonight. Rod Beatty earns win number 4 on the season. Woody Knight couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Alex Calderon hammers down the 5-out save, his second. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Bears. Stepping into the box, Catfish Wilson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. At the plate, Catfish Wilson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wilson.
A bullet to first base. Now to the plate, Mason Park. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mason Park.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wilson coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Catfish Wilson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Catfish Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Ready for another shot now, Joe Wilkerson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wilson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesus Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aquino.
The 1-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So coming to the plate, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in. Stepping up to the plate, Mason Park. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Wilson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Chattanooga leads it here 6-2. At the plate, Catfish Wilson.
Now batting, right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Williamson on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right.
10 to Chattanooga Lookouts get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Brian Diaz earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. League baseball is air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williamson going back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And not in time as the run scores. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Digging in, Catfish Wilson.
Now batting, right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chassin is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Catfish Wilson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Wilson.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, not looking for it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Chassin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chassin.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Alonso Palacios. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Palacios.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson ranging back, still going back, and it's gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Now at the plate, Catfish Wilson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Wilson.
Swing and a liner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here's another 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third, trying to pick things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Williamson patrolling center makes the... Stepping up now, Catfish Wilson, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Standing in, Josh Williamson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one.
Now batting, Brian Chassin.
Right fielder, Brian Chassin.
Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So not a good for this. So digging in now, Roger Collins. Striding into the box, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder,
Here's the first pitch.
Wilson.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. O'Connell rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Barons wrap out 19 hits.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Steve Mesa, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the... Stepping into the box, Victor Aponte. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wilson will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes. Now in the box, Geraldo Cardona. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Geraldo Cardona
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wilson is there, one away. Ready for another chance. Catfish Wilson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Wilson.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the
digging in
Now
to
batting,
try it again.
right
Catfish
fielder.
Wilson.
Catfish
And we'll see what he can do
Wilson.
here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Estrella. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in once again,
Now batting.
Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder.
He's roped a couple of
Catfish
doubles in 3
Wilson.
trips to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Ready once again, Ricky
Leading off for the
Crenshaw.
Smokies.
He'll see what he can do leading
Catcher.
off the home 8th.
Ricky Crenshaw.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wilson moving forward, 1 away. Striding in once again,
Now batting.
Catfish Wilson.
fielder.
3 hits,
Catfish
including a pair of doubles
Wilson.
for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Ready for another shot
batting.
now. Pedro
Shortstop.
Zamora. No
Pedro
hits in 3 tries
Zamora.
so far. He's struck out once. Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Wilson moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road,
Fans
so
are
they are
final
very
line score.
happy with this.
The game's future stars are on
And
display as minor league
welcome
baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Antonio Calderon, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Batting
Well, Matt,
third.
last game he pitched
Right
6
fielder.
full innings.
Catfish
He looked like he had
Wilson.
good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then they got the base hit on the 3rd one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Settling in now, Daniel
Batting ninth.
Montalvo, hitting
Second
just a
baseman.
bit over the Mendoza
Daniel
line on the year.
Montalvo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson going back on it, still ranging back. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting.
Stepping in
Now
and
batting.
ready for another shot.
fielder.
Catfish
Catfish
Wilson
Wilson.
into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cardona moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Catfish Wilson,
Now batting.
1 for 2 on his
Right
line
fielder.
so far in the game.
Catfish Wilson.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with the.
Now at the plate,
Now batting.
Rodrigo Cabrera.
First baseman.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Rodrigo
far.
Cabrera.
popped up. Sanchez is there for it. 2 gone. In now, Catfish Wilson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Wilson.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 guys. Standing in, Daniel Montalvo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Wilson is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Felipe Garcia. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be
Gets down, it's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. Eddie Butler. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here. Rob Zastryzny is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
It's always nice to get something.
Now to the plate, Geraldo Cardona comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Cardona.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson looks up, and it's gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Catfish Wilson.
Wilson.
Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Coming to the plate now, Rodrigo Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Wilson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Stepping up now, Felipe Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Garcia.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Smokies are on top 2-1. Geraldo Cardona will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, no outs here, nobody on.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wilson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Catfish Wilson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Wilson.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Katimer is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Smokies lead it 2-1.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
Digging in, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Out of play off to the right.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Estrella ranging back to the track. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Casey Kelly has the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Line to the right side. Cardona is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Into the box now. Catfish Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hacker rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Dietz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Dietz.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Geraldo Cardona. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Skied into very shallow right. Wilson moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now batting, Catfish Wilson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. O'Connell rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride.
Stepping in, Catfish Wilson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
The 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Wilson. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Cardona sprinting after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're...
Digging in, Tom Katimer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tom Katimer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson is there to put it away for route number 1. (10-1) the final lopsided score in this ball game. Birmingham wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Mike Pelfrey wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Please.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach. Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate their development.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. So stepping in, Catfish Wilson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Catfish Wilson.
Catfish Wilson.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
At the plate, Catfish Wilson. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped toward the gap in right. O'Connell rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Digging in once again, Sean Mesa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Sean Mesa.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Wilson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more. Catfish Wilson. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Rodriguez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Woody Knight with his 4th win this season. Geronimo Cardona. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Digging in now, Catfish Wilson. He went deep last night twice.
Wilson.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Striding in once again, Catfish Wilson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilson.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score.
Digging in to try it again, Catfish Wilson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Ready for another chance. Catfish Wilson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilson.
See it, drive it like you can. Here you go. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pollock going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Of course they feel. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Daniel Finn.
6 hits.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Catfish Wilson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that.
Batting 5th.
1 out.
Patrick.
You got 1.
Arnold.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson is in his tracks now, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Catfish Wilson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Wilson.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Barr. And that's the 1st out of the inning. At the plate, Sean Mesa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sean Mesa.
Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Santana.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wilson is going to get there, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Catfish Wilson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard liner to center field. Ramos has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box, Sean Mesa.
7.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sean Mesa.
Skied into very shallow right. Wilson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Settling in now, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? O'Connell heads for the plate. The relay throw. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Into the box, Sean Mesa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mesa.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting.
Standing in, Catfish Wilson. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going. Watch up for us.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, that's a little old school baseball right there.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jimmy Cummings, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Well, H, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom.
Striding into the box, Catfish Wilson. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bourbon on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Godfrey Rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
And that triple could not have come at a better time.
At the plate, Alvin Martinez. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson is there. Oh, no, it drops. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ready for another chance. Catfish Wilson.
Fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Hacker rounds third and is digging for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Digging in and looking for more. Catfish Wilson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santiago going back. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it shows you this kid might...
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Catfish Wilson. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. First delivery to him on the way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm for this.
Ready once again. Catfish Wilson. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Way to square that thing up, man.
So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Catfish Wilson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 2 runs scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored. Catfish Wilson has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat. Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
16-3 tonight. Birmingham with a big 17-hit attack. Jimmy Cummings earned his 9th win of the year. Willie Hidalgo permitted 6 earned runs to come across.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacks. Woody Knight will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home. At the plate, Alvin Martinez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Wilson is there. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Striding in once again, Catfish Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Staten is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance. Catfish Wilson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Catfish Wilson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. In to score the runner from second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they will tag him out between first and second. Digging in and looking for more, Alvin Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Campillo onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, congratulations to them. It's official now. As first half champions, they've stamped their ticket to the minor league postseason. Well done. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. At the plate, Andres Bourbon, not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson has a beat on it, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing? Stepping into the box, Catfish Wilson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Bourbon, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One away, one away.
hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at bat, Omar Arellano.
Omar Arellano.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second, and here's a ball hit in the air. Campillo has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Catfish Wilson. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Campillo is on his way home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that.
Ready once again, Catfish Wilson bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit in the air out to right. Santiago sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's another hit for him. He's inches that much closer to the cycle. He's got the tough one out of the way.
Ready for another shot now. Catfish Wilson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Wilson.
He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. But when you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being... Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final score tonight. Birmingham rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Number 68 notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is... The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Mike Pelfrey, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in, Johnny Fernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Nobody down here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Didn't try to do too much with it.
Digging in to try it again. Omar Arellano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Wilson, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bourbon giving chase, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. The Generals lead it. Digging in once again, Catfish Wilson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, John
right fielder number
Santiago.
14, John Santiago.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wilson moves over. 2 down. Now at the plate, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish
Hey, keep it going. Need you right
Wilson.
now.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
So striding forward now, Andres Bourbon. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, we got one out here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wilson going back on it to the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Southern League's North Division and the Southern League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Catfish Wilson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Wilson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bloomquist is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Wilson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Digging in to try it again, Chester Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chester Pollock.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? O'Connell is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding in once again, Catfish Wilson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That's what you call going to the plate.
Digging in once again, Walter Ikeda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Walter Ikeda.
Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. Alvin will get the call to pinch hit here.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 58 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. O'Connell is on his way home. The relay. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Catfish Wilson.
Catfish Wilson.
From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in and looking for more, Catfish Wilson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Godfrey rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, make it 9-0. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Birmingham leads this thing 9-0.
Hey, see it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Wilson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Hey, your pitch right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. O'Connell rounds third and is digging for the plate, but he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single. Striding in once again, Willie Pacheco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the biscuit, second baseman.
This one skied out toward right. Wilson has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Greg Marino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Marino.
Skied into very shallow right. Wilson is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in once again, Catfish Wilson. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Hernandez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Wilson moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Catfish Wilson. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Barons slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
First,
Jimmy. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alan Davis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Striding into the box, Catfish Wilson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Runner around second now, headed for third. throw won't get him.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Into the box now, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. De Jesus moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Greg Marino. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wilson is over just a few steps to his left. So digging in now, Catfish Wilson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hey, attaboy.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Chad McNeil comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1, here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as we are all knotted up at 2. Standing in, Greg Marino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Greg Marino.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Now batting, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been
ready once again, Catfish Wilson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gunn going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is.
Digging in, Greg Marino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Wilson, 1 away. Striding in, Agustin De Jesus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
De Jesus.
Right now, fellas.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calling for it, Wilson, 2 down. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Barons slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
Fans, our final line score.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Christopher Haney is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Catfish Wilson.
Right fielder, Catfish Wilson.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch.
Now at the plate, Agustin De Jesus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
De Jesus.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Campillo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So stepping in, Kevin Gunn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Gunn.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and he misses it. And he is in there.
Well, you can see what happens here.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Wilson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Catfish Wilson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Well, that base hit right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Marino. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Marino.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Campillo is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And it's a 4-3 finish. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. Digging in, Catfish Wilson. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Lifted into center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready now, Glenn Foote. And the average isn't pretty down into the